Hello, I'm Gerson Juarez, and this is my project Spotify applying usability and accessibility principles. Spotify is one of the most popular music applications in the world. His straightforwardness and general functionalities are a significant factor in his popularity. Spotify provides features such as listening to songs from different artists and creating organizing playlists. In this video, we will analyze and evaluate Spotify's two usability principles offering informative feedback and keeping the user in control, and two accessibility principles, operable and understandable. We'll be adhere to these principles along with a visual demonstration. Here, let's take a look at the first principle for usability. Spotify offers informative feedback in the interface after every user action. This is my interpretation of Ben Sherman's definition in the 8 Golden Rules of Interface Design, page 96. Feedback or response can be seen in actions such as clicking a song or moving to the next song. Label names and pictures change, and when searching, you are getting instant result per letter. Here's a mini demo video that you can see. The user is typing on the Spotify interface, and for each letter, there is a close match for the song as like a response. The next principle in usability is keeping the user in control. According to Ben Sherman's definition from the 8 Golden Rules of Interface Design, page 96, Spotify can be defined as a good at keeping the user in control by allowing user to do and undo actions. The user can perform functions such as pause, play, move to the previous or next song. You can restart by pressing the going back arrow and shuffle between songs or loop the songs. Here is a picture showing the loop icon has a circle in the right side next to the arrow, but moving to the next one. The other picture displaying the shuffle icon with a red arrow pointing to the shuffle icon looking like two crossing arrows. The operability in principle of accessibility is important for Spotify because there should not be any physical or cognitive obstacle for the user. This definition is inspired by the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines 2.1, two layers of guidance. Spotify provides keyboard navigation on a PC, do not use mouse. And there are lyrics for visual help in perfect timing with the song. The picture in the center here shows the lyric for the song Telephones. The lyrics are displayed in a black ball font with music symbols for instrumental parts. The last principle of accessibility is understandability. Spotify interface design ensures that the user can easily understand how to use the app. My definition comes from the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines 2.1, two layers of guidance. Spotify is easy to understand and use, and you don't need much tech proficiency. People from all ages can use it. And the interface is clear labeled with intuitive labels, minimalistic white and black icons consisting of the real world system and symbols. For example, in the picture we can see the default Spotify interface, which is consistent and clear to the colors and ordered by having artists and playlists on the left. In the center we have a playlist called Happy 2024 24/7 hardcore with songs below. Now we will have a quick demo for some of the features not mentioned before in this presentation. Informative feedback principle demo. If we click in a song, in this case we click El Paso, we click in the song, we're going to be able to see the reaction to that in the right side. We get a picture. That means that the action to play the song was successful. If the user in control, principal demo. If you want to undo actions, one example is going to the next song, pressing the right arrow for the next song in the bottom, and then if you press the back arrow, the previous arrow in the left side in the bottom, you will go back to the previous song if you want to go back. Operability principle demo. If we can see in here the specific Spotify keyword shortcut, we can see that space. In this case, space is going to be used to pause and play the song. We can do the action pressing the space in here. We can press again to stop. Understandability principle demo. We can see the actions of the clean interface in Spotify and be able to be understand simple. We can also see common icons such as the magnifier to search songs in the top center. We can click that to search the different songs, and also we can see a home symbol that is going to be the home. Just to recap, we covered the two principles of usability, which are offering informative feedback, which provides a better experience for the user by giving a response to every action, and keep the user in control, which allows the user to manipulate the process of the song, playlist creation, and do actions. We also went over the two principles of accessibility. They are operability, which provides an alternative to any possible obstacle, physical or cognitive, for the user. And the last principle is understandability, demonstrated by Spotify, having an easy to understand interface, balanced text proficiency, and consistent real world labels. This is Gerson Juarez, and thank you for listening.